thing. A couple.
Sad breaking news tonight out of Henrico County, where 3 people have been shot. Those victims fighting for their lives in the hospital tonight. You're watching 8 News at 11. I'm Eric Phillips.
I'm Deanna Albritton. We want to take you right to the police station where we find 8 News reporter Roland Wilson. Roland, what do you know so far there?
Hey, Eric, Deanna, it was off of Daniel Bluff Lane and Zoe Court, where we now know 2 adults and 1 child were shot. Now, details are limited at this time, but we do know that officers are working to find exactly what happened here. I want to take you to what that scene looked like about 2 hours ago when 8 News crews arrived. As you can see, several police cars on scene. We learned Henrico police arrived at Mason Manor Drive for reports of a shooting. This is an ongoing investigation, so details are limited, as I mentioned, but we do know 3 people, including 2 adults and 1 child, were shot and transported to a nearby hospital with serious injuries. Now, police tell us this investigation is in the early stages. However, they are calling this a domestic-related incident. As I mentioned, this is an ongoing investigation, so we will make sure to keep you updated on air and online as we learn more. Live in Henrico tonight, Roland Wilson, 8 News.
Tonight, a man wanted for a triple shooting in Virginia is dead. Rutherford County deputies say one of their own was hurt while trying to take him into custody. Our Kelsey O'Donnell is live right now outside the sheriff's office and has the latest. Kelsey.
Well, Amy, the Rutherford County Sheriff's Office's 26-year-old Ty Washington II was shot and killed this morning after a search that crossed state lines. If you take a look at this video, this was a scene early this morning, and for much of this afternoon, you could see bullet casings and placards all throughout the yard and on the roadway as this multi-state investigation unfolded. The Rutherford County deputies were on the scene all day today at Old Harrietta and Providence Road, along with the North Carolina State Bureau of Investigation and several other local agencies. Deputies say Washington was on the run, accused of shooting and severely injuring 2 women and a minor in Henrico County, Virginia, just after 7:30 Tuesday evening. Investigators say they found the suspect's vehicle Tuesday evening, but he remained at large until early this morning when a search led them to a home in Forest City, North Carolina. Neighbors say they were awoken out of their sleep when it all unfolded.
We heard more bullets shooting, and then within about 10 minutes we heard a barrage of bullets. So we both got up and went to windows looking out to see what we could see.
Now, in the process of arresting Washington, gunfire was exchanged. The Rutherford County Sheriff's Office says one of their deputies was shot and injured. He was later airlifted to Spartanburg Medical Center and is expected to be okay. Live in Rutherford County, Kelsey O'Donnell, 7 News.
The North Carolina State Bureau of Investigation has been requested to investigate the officer involved in the shooting. The Rutherford County Sheriff's Office will also do an internal investigation. The 3 victims Washington is accused of shooting in Virginia were told they are currently in critical condition.
And now to some local breaking news. A manhunt for a triple shooting suspect in Henrico ends in North Carolina. Authorities say Ty Adam Washington II is dead, and a deputy is hurt after an exchange of gunfire in Rutherford County. On your side at 6, Desiree Montilla live in Henrico with the latest on this case.
Jasmine, on Wednesday, North Carolina authorities sent out an alert that Washington may have been spotted in the area. His car was found, but he was not found. This search for Washington led to this morning's standoff in Rutherford County.
I started to open the door and a cop come running up and told me, close your door, stay inside, stay inside. And they all went down that way.
Early Thursday morning, Rutherford County resident Julie saw this unfold right outside her home in North Carolina.
When all the police converged down there, he came out of the house shooting.
Julie saw helicopters, an armored vehicle, and officers in tactical gear during a standoff between law enforcement and 26-year-old Ty Adam Washington II. Washington was wanted in Henrico for Tuesday's triple shooting on Mason Manor Drive. 2 women and a juvenile were shot and rushed to the hospital. At last check, they are still being treated for their injuries. On Wednesday, the Rutherford County Sheriff's Office got an alert that Washington may be in North Carolina. Deputies found his car, but not him.
The search for Washington led authorities to this area of Rutherford County, about 75 miles west of Charlotte. The sheriff's office found the 26-year-old fugitive, and a shootout started. During the exchange of gunfire, authorities said Washington was killed and a deputy was shot. That deputy was airlifted to a hospital and is expected to recover. Our sister station, Fox Carolina, also reports people were inside the home at the time of the shootout, but it's unclear whether they're connected to the incident. The North Carolina State Bureau of Investigations has also been requested to investigate the events of this morning's gunfire, and we're also working to learn more about what unfolded inside that home on Tuesday evening here in Henrico, including the relationship between the suspect and those inside the home. Live and on your side in Henrico County this evening, Desiree Montilla, NBC 12 News.